Folks, welcome to the Mindset Artistry Podcast. I'm your host, Dave DiPaolo. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the Mindset Movement. Today, we're going to talk about a common trap to avoid when it comes to your health and fitness. So, there's a common trap that a lot of us fall into when it comes to our health and fitness. And what that trap is the quick fix, the new gimmick, the magic pill. And this happens because, look, we all have an image of what we want to look like or how we want to feel or what we want to accomplish, these goals that we have. Maybe it's a competition that we want to do. Maybe it's just you want to fit into that pair of jeans that you haven't fit into in years. So, we see all these unrealistic expectations out there, and we see people all over online and these influencers and ads and all this other stuff, and we see these people with the six-pack abs, and they look great, and all this other stuff, and it's easy to see that stuff and say, look, I want that too. And you should want to be healthy. You will be better, you will feel better when you are healthy, but some of it's unrealistic, okay? But we see this, and then we get bombarded with ads, right? You see them on television and commercials. You see them online wherever you're at. You're going to see it all over your phone, social media. And, if you happen to, fall into that algorithm where maybe you did click on something and now you're getting even more of those ads or more of those videos, and you'll get it. You'll get everything. You'll get all these advertisements for all these great and amazing things and products and this and that's going to fix you, that's going to help you, which is going to make you be able to lose weight or gain muscle or get stronger or have more endurance or whatever it is. And it's easy to fall for it. It's easy to fall for that trap, that quick fix, that gimmick, or that magic pill trap. And look, that's not the answer, okay? And you'll see it usually with three very, very specific items, right? The first one is the supplement, right? Like, oh, this supplement is going to do this, right? This supplement is going to help you burn fat. This supplement's going to help you gain muscle. This supplement is going to make you get bigger or smaller or whatever it is, right? And we see this, and we see all these ads, and this the messed up part is a lot of these supplements that are out there isn't very good regulation, okay? When it comes to the FDA or it comes to all this other stuff, there's a lot of gray area when it comes to that. A lot of these vitamins and supplements are being made overseas, and they're coming from the same factories, and there's cross contamination and all this other stuff, so you really don't know what you're getting. And there's lots of studies done that when some people did go and test some of these supplements with all these big great promises, that a lot of them just had a bunch of crap ingredients in them. A lot of them didn't even have what they said were in them. Some of them might be an herbal supplement or this plant or that or this, and then when they actually test it and see what's actually in it, though, it's not really it, okay? And it's a bunch of crap and a bunch of unhealthy crap and things that are actually making you worse in the long run and even in the short term than helping you, okay? So when you see this and you see these magic supplements and all this other stuff, we could fall for it easily, and it can sound good, right? And you can say, "Oh man, that's really affordable, and I want to get this." And then next thing you know, you're taking $300-400 a month of supplements of all this different stuff that you think is going to fix you and help you and get you the results that you want, and you're not. It's not happening, right? Now, I'm not saying there's not any good supplements out there. I'm not saying that there aren't ones that are worth doing or worth trying or that will produce results. I'm just telling you that there's a lot of crappy ones out there, and the supplement industry is a huge multi-trillion dollar, industry, and a lot of them don't work. They really don't. So when you're looking at that and you're looking at like, hey, this supplement, this is the one, this is what's going to fix me, that's not always it. Okay. Another one is like the next gimmick, right? Like you got to do this, you need to do 300 push-ups a day, or oh, if you just did 50 squats a day plus this, then you'll lose this, or hey, look, if you go and eat just sauerkraut for 30 days, you're going to lose all your bad fat. And like you'll see it, all these different things. There's workout gimmicks, there's food gimmicks. There's all kinds of crap out there, right? Oh, put this strip on your nose and you're going to breathe better. And if you breathe better, then your metabolism is going to increase and you're going to lose weight. And like, and just this goes right in line with the same as the supplements, right? Like you see all this stuff and you see all these different little products and advertising and this, or maybe this workout equipment and buy this thing and you just got to do this and do this with this stretchy thing or whatever stuff that's out there, and people buy it because they think that's it. Oh, I'm going to get this. I'm going to do this every day. I'm going to lose that weight. I'm going to get the biceps that I want or the chest that I want or the abs that I want because this new piece of equipment or this whatever is going to help me. And then I got to do that. And that's good. That's all I got to do. And they think that's the fix. Okay. And it's not, okay? It's not, right? Then the next one is a diet. Like I just touched on it, right? Like a gimmick of like, oh, do this and just eat this for 30 days and you'll get this. But there's tons of diets out there. There's tons of you need to just eat this or only eat this or never eat this and do it this way and blah, 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 blah. And we could fall into these little diets and these little promises that, oh, if you eat like this, then you'll get this result. And look, at the end of the day, yeah, are some, diets good? Could some of them maybe jumpstart your weight loss? Yeah, sure, right? But they're not sustainable long term, right? Like you can't eat sauerkraut for the rest of your life long term, right? Like you can't. And look, I've done keto myself. In my opinion, it's not sustainable long term. Okay, I've done carnivore diet and I liked it. But in my opinion, it's not sustainable long term. And if you disagree with me and you do keto and you've been on it for 5 years and you love it, or you do only carnivore and that's it and you love it, kudos to you. Okay. I found issues with it. I found issues of not having enough fiber. Okay. I found issues of not having enough energy at times. I found issues of not being full enough at times. Okay. I found issues of having some stomach problems from it. Okay. Maybe you're different and that's cool. I enjoyed being on those diets. I did. I actually did see good results from being on those diets, but I don't feel like they are long-term solutions. Okay. Fine if they're good for you. I don't want to hear no shit from anybody, okay? But in my opinion, these types of diets and all this different stuff, a lot of them aren't sustainable long term, and a lot of them are only there to maybe give you some quick fix that isn't something that you can do long term. So look, those three things, though, those supplements, the new, workout equipment, the new diet, whatever it is, that's not going to do it. That's not the end all be all, right? Like if you're looking for that little quick fix, that magic pill, that gimmick, thinking that's going to be the thing that's going to turn around your health and help you do what you want to do, it's not, okay? And I've seen it, I've done it myself, where maybe you do one of them or two of them or all three of them, and you get motivated, right? You get motivated. Oh, this is great, I love it. And it's almost like a placebo effect, right? Where you can get a short-term motivation to do something, and you go hard on it. You're dialed in, you're in 100%, and you're doing it. Maybe you're seeing some good results, or you're telling all your friends and family about it. Like you're their spokesperson now for whatever it is that was, right? And then it starts to fade off though, right? Then it starts to, this is a lot harder to do every single day. This is a lot harder to sustain. This is hard to do this type of meal prep every day. This is hard to fit this type of workout in every single day. And then you see it'll start to decline. It'll start to decline. It'll start to decline. And then all of a sudden, it's sitting there collecting dust, right? That piece of a workout equipment that you bought, it's just sitting there unused. That supplement that you bought, you never finished the bottle, right? That diet that you were on, all of a sudden, it doesn't taste so good anymore, right? So yeah, you can have some short-term motivation towards whatever it is that you chose there, but it doesn't last long term. Okay. So you have to recognize these things, and I get it. Like we want to be inspired. We want to be motivated. We want something that we feel is going to help us and make maybe this journey easier. Right. But it's not. Okay. At the end of the day, the stuff that works, it works. Okay. Like calories that you take in or burn every day, that works, right? It's simple math. Like you have to know, hey, just by existing, I burn about 3,000 calories a day. Just not even working out, not doing anything, right? I work out. These are my workouts. These are the calories that it burns. And then this is the food that I eat. These are the calories that are in that food. Then you add that all together and you figure it out and you say, hey, look, I burnt 700 more calories than I brought in today. Well, then start stacking that 700 calories up and you can figure out pretty quickly how many calories you need to burn in a week or whatever it is, or in a month for you to lose a certain amount of weight. It's simple math. Okay? Eating like shit, eating terrible food, eating too many carbs, that's going to be a lot more calories and a lot harder for you to burn. If you're not working out, if you don't burn any extra calories other than the calories that you burn just to live and exist, well, then that's going to make it a lot harder for you to lose any type of weight. If you want to build muscle and you're not lifting weights and you're not doing body weight exercises, not doing strength training, newsflash, you're not going to gain muscle. Okay. So like, yeah, we can maybe get some supplements and pre-workouts and creatine and whatever else, and maybe peptides, which I strongly recommend. Yeah, those things are great, but you also need the foundation and the structure and the knowledge of health and what you need to do and what you need to do right. Your diet has to be right. Your workouts need to be right. If you want to get real scientific, you can start counting macros, and that's great. If you want to do that and measuring out food and doing all these different things, a lot of people don't have the discipline and maybe even education, know all to be able to do that. It's not easy sometimes, okay? But what is easy is knowing the calories that you bring in, the calories that go out, and doing that math, and you can figure out pretty quickly what you need to burn every day and what you should eat and not eat every day so that you can lose the weight that you want to lose, right? There are great and amazing workouts out there. You can go all over YouTube and other places and find videos of great and amazing workouts. You don't even need a gym. You can look at a bunch of body weight exercises that will get you the results that you're looking for. Okay, there are a lot of ways to do this, right? There's what's the word? There's many ways to skin a cat. I don't know why anybody wants to skin a cat. Cats are cool. I don't have one, but they're all right. Why skin one? Anyway, there's a lot of different ways to go about this. There's a lot of different ways that you can go about your health or your fitness and the workouts that you do. Okay, but you got to do it. Okay, that's what's missing. That's what's missing from those three things: the quick fix, the gimmick, the magic pill. What's missing is the why. Why do I want to lose this weight? Why do I want to, gain this muscle? Why do I want to look this way? Why do I want to feel this way? Because without that without that burning desire to actually want something for a specific reason, it's very, very, very hard to have discipline and consistency to accomplish those goals. It's very hard to have discipline and consistency to actually put in the work, do the right workouts, follow the right type of diet, eat the right type of foods, not eat like a slob kebab, not, drink tons of alcohol all the time, not to snack in the middle of the night because you just can't, hold off on your cravings, right? So you need to have a why. And then when you have that why, then you could put together a plan, and then it comes down to discipline and consistency. I talked about motivation earlier, and I said I was going to come back to it again. This is the second time I'm coming back to it. Motivation's great. Motivation is a short-term emotion, okay? You can get motivated about something. You could be motivated for something for a day, 2 days, a week, 2 weeks, a month. And that's when you look at these things, right? The quick fix, the gimmick, the magic pill, that can motivate you. That can motivate you very, very short term, okay? But that's not lasting. That will not, carry over to what you actually want to do. And your health and your fitness isn't a quick fix. It's a lifestyle. You can't say, hey, I want to lose 20 pounds. And then after you lose that 20 pounds, completely forget how you got there and start going back to your old bad behaviors and gain that weight back. You will see that so many times. People gain weight, gain weight, lose weight. I've done this myself plenty of times, okay? And I've also done all the things that I talked about earlier that I'm telling you to avoid. I've bought the magic supplements that I thought was going to help me, right? I bought the new workout equipment that I said, oh, I'm going to do this. This looks fun. I'll do this. This will help me. I've tried the diets. I've done all this shit. So when I tell you this, when I tell you that you should avoid these or what to look out for or how to not do it or do it the right way, I'm telling you from experience. I promise you, okay? I've been fat, I've been in shape, I've been in really good shape, and I've been in really can't get up the steps shape, okay? So when I tell you this, I'm telling you for a reason. So look, you need to avoid these things. You need to avoid falling into that trap of this is the thing. This is the thing that's going to help me get the results that I want. And when I do this, it's going to be great. And then everything's going to be great and fine. You need to stop falling into that. What you need to understand is it takes work. You will have to put in the work. You will have to work out. You will have to eat right. You will have to do things the right way. You will need discipline. You will need consistency. That's the important factors in this. But that all stems from a why. And I talk about this all the time. I've talked about my why for a lot of different things, for the things that I do. And you need to have a why when it comes to your health and fitness, okay? Or else you're going to continue to fail. You're going to continue to fall short. You're going to continue to not be able to get the results that you want because you don't have a burning desire to have it. You don't have a reason that's pushing you and driving you to do it. You don't have a reason that's making you want to stay disciplined and be consistent with that discipline and do things the right way. Okay. So look, I hope this helped you. I hope this is something that you took a lot from and that you can apply to your life, to your health, to your fitness, because you will get the right results that you're looking for if you put in the right work. You will not get the results that you're looking for if you don't put in the work. Plain and simple. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. So that's it. Leave a comment. Tell me I'm wrong about carnivore diet if you want, or keto, or anything else. I'd love to have that conversation. Maybe I was doing something wrong with it that maybe you could tell me I could do right. So that's it, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for joining. I will see you all next week. Goodbye.